Hello everyone and welcome back from our basement gaming. We are back with part 2 of our Gex Let's Play.
Hey everyone.
Who opened the
We
can of
initially had some technical difficulties, so here's hoping that's not the case anymore.
It's tail
Yeah.
time! Yaw! It's tail time! It's tail time!
I know he's busy saying stuff, but I can't hear what he's saying.
Same.
Because we have the volume down.
Like
so.
candy.
Oh well, it's probably a blessing in disguise because he probably repeats himself.
Yeah. Doing some platforming.
For me? You should know. Ooh, yeah!
Yep. Definitely got that platforming going on.
Yeah.
Seems interesting so far.
Go to your local library.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yep.
Ah, that Scientology.
Yeah, we've just been enjoying watching some videos of other people playing games.
Yep.
Yeah.
And unfortunately a video of a guy who took way too long to get to the point.
Yeah. And, then we found out he was somebody who's allergic to subtitled versions of anime, so...
Yeah, that was not cool.
That immediately bothered us enough to stop watching, because... Yeah. Yes, well, I agree that for the most part, and I put for the most part in quotations, the Viz English dub of Sailor Moon is going to be faithful to the Japanese script. It's still going to have changes. So it is better when you're comparing censorship to use the original Japanese audio, but like I said, he's apparently allergic to subtitled versions of anime because instead he used the Viz dub in his little comparison thingy they did.
Yeah.
Which already, right away, with the first example he gave, it was not a good reflection of the original Japanese version.
Higher, lower.
Yeah. And it's like, whatever. I don't care, in your free time if you are an English dub only person. Whatever, fine.
Ah.
But when it comes to portraying the differences between the original Japanese version and the censored English version, I would prefer you not use the non-censored English version and instead show us the original Japanese version, because that shows a bigger impact of the change.
Need it.
Yeah.
Especially with the first one, where there's no way that the Viz dub could portray it accurately because it's a language barrier thing that once you translate it into English, you've already messed up the scene just because it's in English. If that makes sense.
Probably think that hurts.
Right.
Yeah.
One for me
And yeah, I know that's like a struggle they have when dubbing anime into English, where in the original version
One for me
they
and
are
one for
making
me.
fun of the awkwardness Japanese people have around people who speak English. So yeah,
Yeah. I know it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go.
I know in the Cloverview one, they were suddenly French speakers from the French embassy in Tokyo.
Cloverview did that scene?
That's the... Not Deke, but the...
No, I know who Cloverview are, but they did season 1.
3.
That scene was from season 3?
We're talking about... I'm trying to figure out. Are we talking about the scene involving the...
The juice.
Yeah, I thought that was season 3.
Deke recorded up to season 3?
I know it's a bit confusing, because I distinctly... It was around the time it was on Cartoon Network that I think that episode aired.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't sound right to me, but it could be.
But
I think I'm going to elect not to talk about these things on here
It's tail
anymore.
time.
But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, the Viz dub was not that good, honestly. From what I saw in his video.
Well, it's not even me judging the Viz dub. It's
This would be great for my
just
collection.
an annoyance of, to me anyway, if you're making a video about localization and censorship, you should have the original Japanese version.
Correct.
Otherwise, to me, the entire... For him, I guess from his point of view, the only important part of that scene is that originally there was alcohol involved. That was probably the only part that mattered to him.
Uh-huh.
But the other side of the censorship that I'm saying is still there in the Viz dub is the fact that the original joke was because she could not speak English and was afraid about being around these fancy upper class English speaking people.
Exactly.
So she was very nervous and probably didn't realize that she grabbed liquid courage, but since she had the liquid courage, she made a fool of herself.
Poor girl.
So yeah, if it's true what you're saying about Cloverview's version of it,
Yeah, it was actually
why-
very bad.
why this episode existed both in Cloverview and in Deke makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's why I reacted the way I did, so I apologize. Yeah, what they did, that's an example of what a lot of localization teams decide to do in these instances. Because we saw that at one of the conventions that they decided, yeah, we'll make it a different language.
Yeah.
I think Azumanga Daioh made it a different language, yeah.
Oh, Azumanga Daioh.
So, I don't know. So, here's the thing. As somebody who's a fan of watching stuff in Japanese, I don't have to worry about those awkward situations.
Yeah.
And I don't like being reminded about those awkward situations, so I get very mad at the people who are like insistent, like, I speak English, therefore I'm going to consume everything that's English.
It's one reason why I do not share the English dub with you
Yeah.
voluntarily and or insistently. I'd rather only watch the Japanese because it misses the point, and two, it doesn't feel right or the same making Yukari the English teacher, Yukari the language teacher,
Just language.
who teaches a hodgepodge of what I can only describe as Spanish and other non-English language.
She teaches Esperanto.
Yeah, it's tail time.
Oh yeah, I think there's Esperanto in her words too, and she's not.
I joke that would actually be the more intelligent thing
Yeah.
to do, but no.
Yeah.
The attempt, the very I don't really know it at all, but it's like the attempt at having a universal language that is not English,
Yeah.
Mr. Presley.
which I support that effort.
Oh, of course. The joke doesn't land in the English dub when in Japanese, after congratulating her for
It's tail time.
congratulating Chio for seeking help and saying, "Oh, fine, fantastic." In the English dub, congratulating Chio and says something I could not decipher. Sounded like something fantastic muchacho.
Look, SNL.
Yeah, suffice it to say, I was not watching the English dub of Dio on the regular.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, and also, by the way, if you're somebody who prefers to watch the English dub of anime, I'm not talking about you. We're actually not talking about you.
Oh,
we
no.
are talking about the people who have this attitude about them that the English dub is the only way to go.
Correct.
And when I'm watching somebody who does a video like that, I can't help but assume that they're that kind of person.
Yeah, especially with the way they did it, because they only compared English dub with English dub.
Yes, when 9 out of 10 people who have made videos about censorship and localization.
And I completed the level.
Yes,
Reminds me
excellent.
of Ed having
What?
a birthday keg.
What?
Did Gex just vomit at the screen?
He did that at the
Nice
end of the
boy,
last
nice
one,
touch.
too.
Oh, I missed that.
I'm like, I'm not sure. He ate a bug that didn't agree with him, I guess. I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
But anyway, what was I saying?
You were talking about dubs.
That they act
Well,
like the
this looks
English dub is
familiar.
the best version, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Dub supremacist, I guess.
Yeah.
They do
And
exist.
I can see, yeah, they do that to us. They do. They act like everybody who prefers to watch stuff in Japanese or subtitled. That we act like all dubs suck, and that the Japanese version is the supreme version. I mean, it is, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yes. Oh, cool.
But that's what I was saying. So in most cases, 9 out of 10 people that I watch that compare the censored and localized version of an anime to the original, when they show the original, they use the Japanese clips. That's just the normal thing to do. That's the standard thing to do. It would be like watching them talk about, for example, I'm just pulling this out of the air. If we're comparing, no, I'll do this one instead. Tenchi Muyo. Okay.
Yes.
So comparing the Japanese version of Tenchi Muyo to what we saw on Toonami, but they just show clips of the Pioneer dub, which had the exact same voices as the Toonami dub. It's just, it was not censored. It would be the equivalent of doing that, and it just would feel off.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr.
Especially
Presley.
to people who maybe weren't like me and did a mixture of watching it on Toonami and renting the tapes of the non-edited version. But they just watched on Toonami, they might feel a little bit confused to suddenly learn there's a non-censored version in English.
Yeah. One where Ryoko ain't wearing a swimsuit.
Right. And, hate to break it to you, but they're not drinking bad tea. Which is, I feel like she could have called it old tea or expired tea instead of bad tea.
Yeah,
Come on, boys.
that would have been a funny reinterpretation that our Ryoko
Yeah.
is drinking expired goods, and that we're amazed that she's
Fix
not
her up
getting
for my
sick.
tail.
Yeah, which they could logic it because she's like
It's
this
tail time.
demon, like 1,000 or whatever year old demon. That,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh wow,
Oh, yeah.
so maybe you're able to handle expired liquid unlike humans. Oh.
Yes. I'll think about it the next time I do a kid's version
That's
of
what I call getting some tail.
which
I think in the TV show they reneged her being that really old demon. And
yeah, they were,
yeah.
as I remember the English dub, they were very messy about that.
Yeah. Well, even in the original Japanese, they like the TV.
Okay.
The TV show, they changed some of the backstories.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm still confused though, because yeah, I think in the TV show, Washu is Ryoko's mom / creator.
Yes.
In the OVA, big question marks.
Need it.
Because she was introduced anyway as a demon, but I realized that could just be the misunderstanding of the townsfolk who thought she was a demon and built a shrine, and then they sealed her in the shrine.
Yep.
Got my eyes, I can't.
And in that, the first TV show, which I think you told me was the OVA, she remained sealed until Tenchi decided to peek around and see what was
Great for my
inside.
collection. Geronimo!
Yeah. Well, I think she was calling out to him,
Oh yeah, you're right.
and he was enticed. Like, he was curious, like, who's calling to me? And he
Yeah.
follows the voice to the shrine. So,
Yep.
because she was conscious enough that she was watching him, and she knew who he was.
Yep.
I think she fell for him before she was even able to interact with him. So,
Yep.
yeah.
I definitely remember that part, and definitely so, and I'm not sure if I should spoil this.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Let's get back to the mystery man.
let's just say, if I'm not allowed to spoil, when they were first writing
Times were simple.
that.
Disco Inferno.
Yeah, I noticed.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had intended Tenchi and Ryoko to definitely be.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was kind of obvious.
Yes, you're right. So there
Which is
was.
sad, because if they hadn't have made weird decisions about their family ties, I probably would have been Team Ayako.
Oh, interesting.
At least initially, but the family relations thing really killed it immediately.
Yes, when you explained that to me, it killed it for me too, because
Yeah.
this is going to be dirty little secrets revealed of me. I too also was Team Ayaka.
Yeah.
And then a few
Sorry, Mr. President.
months ago, I think it was, you informed me that... Another spoiler warning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
If you don't want to learn this, skip ahead.
Yeah.
That Tenchi and Ayaka are actually related.
Yeah.
And she is his aunt?
I'll take this.
Or cousin.
And this.
The actual relation, I'm a little confused.
Same, I'm confused too on that one, I'm afraid. That's why I'm...
I almost have to, like, pull out family entry guide.
Yep.
Because, well, I guess the Jirai people don't care as much about
Probably not.
family
Especially.
relations because I think she was going to marry his grandfather,
Yes.
and they are also related technically. So
Yes.
I'm like,
Open the can of whooping.
anyway,
And from her memories, he looked just like Tenchi.
I like it. Royal families. I tell you.
Ah, yes. Inbreeding. Good thing most royal families have abandoned that practice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
But, yeah. But anyway, Tenchi, yes. So, the very first thing we saw that we were exposed to on Toonami is called Tenchi Muyo Ryoku. And that originally was, I believe, a 13 episode OVA, either 12 or 13. So to give you an idea, that OVA basically means it's not on TV. It gets its own special, sometimes cinema release, sometimes just straight home to video release. And usually, thanks to that, they are not subject to broadcast limitations. Now, the second thing that we were exposed to that we called Tenchi Universe, wow, was actually in the original Japanese release was just the TV anime.
Ah, yes.
Which I don't think it had any subtitle. I think it was just Tenchi Muyo. Which initially, when you're looking it up on the Japanese end, is a bit confusing. But I guess you just remember that it doesn't have Ryoki after it. It's just Tenchi Muyo. Which is a little confusing because Ryoki was made first, I believe.
Anything but this.
Yes.
So it's a little weird, but I guess there was a manga first, and the popularity of the manga and the OVA combined made them decide to make a TV anime, I'm guessing.
Someone, bring the dinner bell.
Gotcha.
But I'm not like an expert. Hey, if any of you happen to be an expert of the like Japanese side of Tenchi,
That'd be awesome. Please tell us.
share with us. I'm just giving you my limited knowledge. Let's see. The other one we have that we call Tenchi in Tokyo. I'm trying to remember what that was originally called. It might have been called Tenchi in Tokyo in Japanese as well. I'm not sure. But that one was also on TV, I believe. There's a weird spin-off that I don't remember if it was on Toonami or not, called Tenchi Muyo GXP, which other than having Tenchi had a completely different cast.
That, I'm afraid I don't know anything about.
I don't either, I never saw it. We have movies, we have some other OVA spin-off that I don't remember the name of. We have Ryoki 3, which made me go, well, which one is Ryoki 2?
Yeah.
Which is the newest one, and that's where they finally end the story. With the main cast, plus trying to throw in a new potential love interest. But we're all like, come on, we know it's Ryoko. Would you stop with this crap? We know it's
Just
Ryoko.
what this show needs. More girls.
But I didn't... I feel so bad. I have to go back and try to watch episode 2 if it's even still up on streaming. But since episode 1 was completely like a recap, or I think the first 2 episodes are recaps, I'm like, nah, I'm out.
Well, buddy, I don't blame you for being out because it has been way too long since I last watched Tenchi.
Right, and yet, despite that, I didn't want to watch recaps.
I don't blame you on that.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I get the facts of the recaps wrong, and then
Yeah.
that causes even more confusion.
Right, and Tenchi Muyo already confused things between the different iterations. Like, I think they just decided, oh no, we don't want that, so we're just going to retroactively change it.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It originally was, I think, more of like a parody type of deal, but then they kind of became serious at the same time. Which happens with a lot of anime that you bring over here and take seriously. I noticed.
Yeah.
Except I think Tenchi Muyo was kind of always accepted as partially a comedy, so...
Yeah.
I think Tenchi Muyo is a case of where we knew, but there are definitely other examples where we really had the wool pulled over our eyes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a certain somebody who won't get in a certain robot as a good example.
Oh, that certain somebody.
As a show that we all thought was supposed to be serious.
Yes, you are right about that.
I think, to be fair, I think even a majority of the Japanese fans fell for it themselves.
Yes, I want to say the majority of the fans fell for it and probably still are falling for it.
Yeah, where literally it took meeting another foreign exchange student in Japan telling me
That story
that
always makes me smile. By the
opened
way.
my eyes, and looking at a lot of the lore in that show, which if you haven't caught on is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I'm like, because the main character literally, if you try to read about the lore and the timeline, which I'm sure those of you who are fans are aware of this, our boy Shinji is supposedly a descendant of Noah, and yes, the Noah's Ark Noah.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm like,
I've heard.
and I'm like, I should have known though, because it has Genesis in the title. Genesis, like the Genesis of the Bible.
Yep.
And even the bad aliens are called angels. It's like there's a lot of interestingly, a lot of critique not just of shonen mecha anime, but a lot of critique of religion. And yeah, hearing that the director was in a very dark place when he worked on Evangelion, I sometimes wonder if he really resented the popularity where it had to keep going and going and going.
My controversial suspicion, where I have to wear the mask to hide my identity, is he does resent.
Yeah.
But if fools keep giving big bucks to... What was this? Make more Evangelion, he's going to keep making more Evangelion.
Yeah.
World denotes gives access to new world maps. Oh, world remotes give access.
Remotes, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but we have a bit of a similar case with Haruhi Suzumiya,
Yeah.
where they were originally poking fun at Moe, but kind of devolved into being the Moe that they were making fun of.
It's sad when you try to make a point to be strong and protesting, and they read the polar opposite message from your...
Yeah, they underestimate the power of the fans of Moe.
Yep.
And by the way, we're not meaning any offense to anybody who likes
Yes.
either of those two anime. We're talking about extremely popular franchises here, so we realize,
Yeah, we're not dunking on your favorite stuff.
yeah, I mean, we're just expressing our opinion on what we've learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, I guess we'll try one more time and then we're
I think it's a good idea to end today's episode, actually.
in a moment because, yeah. But,
Yep.
yeah, because it's after 5 and my children are going to be very angry because
Yep.
we still have to pack things up.
And it's a good time to end today's episode.
Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for coming, and we will see you next time.
See you too, buddy.
Bye-bye.
See you, everybody. Bye.